saw a train standing directly down from my house. It was wrapped in an apron of steam. Snowflakes fell lightly around it. The conductor stood at the open door of one of the cars. He took a large pocket watch from his vest and then looked up at my window. I put on my slippers and robe and tiptoed down the stairs and out the door.
Oh, boy!
The conductor cried out. I ran up it.
Well, are you coming?
Where?
Why, to the North Pole, of course. This is the Polar Express.
I took us out station and told you more. The train was filled with other children, all in their pajamas and nightgowns. We sang Christmas carols and ate candies with nougat tenders as white as snow. We drank hot cocoa as thick and as rich as melted chocolate bars. Outside, the lights of towns and villages flickered in the distance as the Polar Express raced northward. Soon there was no more lights to be seen. We traveled through cold, dark forests where lean wolves roamed and white-tailed rabbits hid from our train as it thundered through the quiet wilderness. We climbed mountains so high it seemed as if we could scrape the moon. But the Polar Express never slowed down. Faster and faster we ran along, rolling over peaks and through valleys like a colony roller coaster. The mountains turned into hills, the hills to snow-covered sands. We crossed a barren desert of ice. The great polar ice cap lights appear in the distance. They looked like the lights of a strange ocean liner sailing on a blue sea.
There is the North Pole.
The North Pole. It was a huge city standing alone at the top of the world. World War factories where every Christmas toy was made. At first we saw no elves.
They are gathering at the center of the city. That is where Santa
shaken the bell, my parents had not heard a sound. At